No, she's already got you now. Already got you. Do you tithe? You pay your debts? Is your word as good as your signature? Mr. Walker, you're a banker. I can recall in my early days of my ministry, I can recall when a fellow walked down, I could, to a local bank in East Texas and say, I need $1,000. And he'd give it to me. And I'd say, where do you want me to sign? He said, look, I'm busy right now. Sign it sometime when you're back through here again. How many can recall some bank like that in years gone by? Right. Many of you have your hands up. I can recall that. I can recall in Garland, Texas, less than 20 years ago, going over to Cleveland Hughes was the head of the bank. And I'd walk in, he'd say, hi, Reverend, how much you need? And I'd tell him, I'd say, look, I'm in a little hurry, Cleveland. Would you put that in my account? He said, sure, I'll put it in your account. He'd put it in my account. One day he'd write me a note and say, anytime you're over here, drop by and sign that thing. And you know what? I've had notes paid out almost before I ever signed them. Now, by the way, don't expect Mr. Walker to do that to you tomorrow morning. It's easier in the afternoon. He's in a better mood in the afternoon. But don't expect that. No, but you know why they can't do it anymore? Because the average person, I mean sitting in this room tonight, is as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Buy stuff on credit, don't know how you can pay for it. There are folks right here tonight. Listen, you know that you can't pay when the payment's due for the stuff you buy. You know it. And that's dishonest. Not only is it dishonest, it's sort of stupid. Stupid's a Greek word. It means dumb as all get out. Why don't you say tonight, from this moment forward, I'm going to do justly. I'm not saved. I'm going to give my heart to God. It's His. If I'm not tithing, I'm going to start. It's His. If I'm not paying my debts, or if I'm making debts irresponsibly, I'll do it no more. I'm going to be honest and do justly. I'm going to love mercy. I'm going to be merciful, forgiving, compassionate, and I'm going to walk humbly with my God. That's the kind of people God blesses. Let me ask you a question tonight. Somebody's lawnmower in your garage? Been there for a year? Huh? You got one of the church songbooks at home? Don't laugh about it. It's crooked. Huh? You got any church silverware at home? Got any hotel towels? I don't mean to be unkind, but I wish you wouldn't laugh when I'm talking about dirty sin. Huh? I'll never forget. We took a trip to Canada one time. After we ate, we're going to have dessert later, and I said, folks, be sure and keep your forks now. A month or two later, Bob Van Gork came up and pulled a fork out of his pocket and said, what am I supposed to do with this fork? You said keep it. He was just kidding. Huh? Got some of your neighbors in your garage? Huh? Are you going to be able to pay all of the debts that are due on the first of the month? Huh? Sit still. Don't wiggle. Huh? You go down and buy stuff because you... Do you know just because you got more checks in the book don't mean you got more money in the bank? A lot of you folks are like the little lady went down to the banker and she said, I want to cash a check. He said, ma'am, we have identification. Can you identify yourself? She took her purse, got her mirror out, looked at herself, said, yep, that's me, all right. That's about as financially responsible as a lot of you folks are in this room tonight. Huh? What's required of you? The fat of rams? Offering bullocks? 10,000 barrels of oil? No, those are only good if supported by life and heart. That does justly, loves mercy, and walks humbly with God. Everybody in this room tonight knows this is true. Everybody that's in business especially. Mr. Mitzka, Miss Mitzka, you know this is true. The Yinglings up here know this is true. You know that there are Christian people or professing Christians with the hundreds in this area that'll let a bill go month after month after month with no intent or plans ever to pay. I have in my office hundreds of pledges. Folks pledged to give something to our building program. The last time I checked, $102,000 still wasn't in. It's been over a year since you made that pledge. You promised to pay it by the first of the year. There's some crooks in this room tonight. And one of the sad commentaries on our generation, when I preach about something like this, you laugh and smile like it were nothing serious. It's a sin against Almighty God. You're going against God's requirements, and you are a dishonest person. Do justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God.